After 3 or 4 years of communicating your art from the solo side of your craft, with an incredible Broadway run and the excellent Western Stars project, yeah. You returned big time to your band side with the Letter to You album, welcoming the E Street Band's input in the making of that album in a way that really hadn't happened since Born in the USA 40 years earlier. And that encouragement of the band's relationship to your work continues with this great film, including, really for the first time, the explanation of your roots and methodology as a band leader, the explanation of how a band works, how it functions, what it takes to do what we do. And that is a valuable service in a world that right now has not seen a new successful rock and roll band emerge this century. So did the realization of being that last man standing from your first band reawaken your love of the band interaction and how that affects your work and ultimately the communication to an audience?
Well, you know, you do all kinds of work, and I get involved, and I get completely committed to everything that I do. But the band is the band, and partly because of what I was explaining to you, and that you've known each other since you were so young, and we've been good a long time. And all those nights out on stage, you know, thank you. All those nights out on stage where you are risking yourself, because that is what you're doing. You are coming out, you are talking to people about the things that matter the most to you. You are leaving yourself wide open, you know. And so together, but you're not alone. You're not alone. I can look to my left, and Stevie's there. To my right, Nels is there. When Patty's able to make it, I can see her there. I can look around and see Jake there. When I see Jake, but I also see Clarence, Roy, Max, of course. So I'm not alone. You know, you're risking everything you have, but you're not alone. That only happens to a few bands. Bands break up. That's the natural order of things. You know, the Kings, all bands break up. You know, they can't even get two guys to stay together. Simon hates Garfunkel. Sam hates Dave. The Everly Brothers hated one another. You can't get two people to stay together. What are your odds? You know, they're low. You know, they're low. And but if you do it right, and we have, I would guess I would call it a benevolent dictatorship. I don't think anybody would disagree. We don't quite have a small unit democracy because small unit democracies don't work. You know? So we have this enormous collective where everyone has their role and a chance to contribute and to own their place in the band. And this is what people want from their work. You know, and I wish it on everyone, you know, that we don't live in a world where we don't quite live in a world where everybody gets to feel that way about their jobs or the people they work with. But I sincerely wish that we did, because it's an experience like none I've ever had in my life. If I went tomorrow, I'd be, it's okay. What a fucking ride.
Pretty good ending, I think. Huh?